Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Chris!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.
Good evening, everybody. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. We're here about 6.5 minutes from Greenbrier East basketball game against Woodrow Wilson, the girls. Woodrow Wilson, I believe they're 3-6 on the season. Greenbrier East is 8-3, winners of 5 in a row. We're here with longtime fan Carter Sykes, who's always in the same spot every game. And Carter, how long have you been coming to these games?
Probably about 50-some years total. But one person I sat with that was very important was your grandpa. He really bragged on you. You know, and in a game, he'd tell me about 10 times, that's my grandson. So he was plenty proud of you.
Yeah, it's not the same even still today looking up at the top and not seeing him sitting up there with Bob and Bill and Randolph and all of them. Still plan on coming to these as long as you're able, right?
Yeah, I've been having some health problems, but I've still been here. And these kids are awful important to us. They're our future leaders, and we need to show them respect, and that's what I try to do.
Right. Well, I always like to see you when I walk by here because you always holler at me, and I try to do the same back to you. So it's good to see you. Thanks for doing this, too. All righty. You got a prediction for tonight?
Vote for Bart Baker.
That's a good one. Thanks, Carter. See you.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Greenbrier East High School for this evening's girls' high school basketball action. Tonight's game features the Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles and your Greenbrier East Lady Spartans. At this time, let's meet the starting lineups, beginning with the Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles under the direction of head coach Brian Neighbors. Please welcome sophomore number 3, Addison Walker. Sophomore number 22, Alana Ellis. Junior number 14, Josie Cross. Senior number 23, Somalia Nelson. And senior number 24, Sarah Hopkins. And the rest of the Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles.
And by Spartan law, we will stand and fight. Spartans never retreat. Spartans never surrender. Spartans, prepare for glory.
Coach Jim Justice, please welcome your Greenbrier East Lady Spartans. 5'4" sophomore number 3, Kiki Baggett. 5'7" sophomore number 12, Kayla Waller. 6' sophomore number 14, Reagan Rink. 5'8" sophomore number 20, Sandy Canton. 5'9" sophomore number 33, Haley Easter. 5'9" junior number 50, Elizabeth Woody. 5'9" senior number 5, Josie Banton. And now your starting lineup, 5'6" freshman number 1, Ava Workman. 5'7" sophomore number 23, McKenna McClure. 6'1" sophomore number 55, Hannah Fuller. 5'5" sophomore number 2, Kennedy Stewart. And 5'9" junior number 4, Jada Waller. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time we ask that you please rise and remove your caps as we honor America with our national anthem. Performing our national anthem this evening, please welcome Randall Reed Smith.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
All right, everybody, this is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network, and we are almost set for tip-off between the Greenbrier East Lady Spartans and the Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles. Two big rivalries, a lot of history in this series. Obviously, no need to even explain any of it. A few years ago, they had the altercation here down here in the corner beside the visiting team bench. Hopefully tonight we'll have a clean, good, fun game between two longtime rivals, and that's what everybody's hoping to see. Teams are making their way to the floor now. We'll have the jump ball here in just a couple minutes right here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Ref bounces the ball, blows the whistle. Ball in the air, controlled by Greenbrier East. And it's Ava Workman taking the ball underneath, and she loses it out of bounds. It's going to be off a Beckley girl's foot. That ball will stay with the Spartans. Kennedy Stewart gets it into Workman. Workman goes between the legs, now on the right wing to McClure. McKenna McClure dribbles to the top of the key, throws it over to Jada Waller. She lets a three go. No good. Rebound, Hannah Fuller puts it up and in. Hannah Fuller been playing well lately. Keeps it going right there. Now Beckley up the floor. Number 24 is Sarah Hopkins, and her pass deflected out of bounds. It's going to go to Greenbrier East. 2-0, 20 seconds gone here in this one. Kennedy Stewart over the timeline, left wing to Jada Waller. Waller, a couple of dribbles, now cuts back to the left, goes in the corner to Stewart. Stewart's going to foul line extended, driving in, layup up, and layup good for Kennedy Stewart. Lady Spartans, winners of 5 in a row, off to a good start here tonight, so far up 4-0, and there's a travel called. That is called on Beckley's, can't see who that is yet. Alana Ellis, number 22, Alana Ellis for Beckley with the travel. There's a bounce pass inside. McClure goes up, and she is fouled. That will be a foul on Beckley's Samaya Nelson. As McClure will get 2 free throws. First one up. A little long, bouncing around, finally falls off, no good. McClure's second in the air. That one is good. So McKenna McClure makes it 5-0 East. Nelson looking to get it in. She does in the corner, and here's Addison Walker, and she gives it up to Sarah Hopkins. Hopkins, a nice bounce pass. That was Ellis. She missed. Rebound, Kennedy Stewart, and here comes Greenbrier East. Stewart over the timeline. Pass to the right wing to Ava Workman. She's going to kick it out, Jada Waller. Pump fake, drive in. Shot up, short off the rim. No good from Waller. Rebound down to Beckley. Samaya Nelson gets it down court. She was free for a second. Good job by East to get back. And there's a three put up by Hopkins. No good. Rebound to Walker. Walker into Nelson. Layup up and good. So Samaya Nelson scores for Woodrow. Makes it 5-2 Greenbrier East. Stewart has it, guarded by Walker. Stewart going to take it all the way. Layup good. Good move, Kennedy Stewart. Little hesitation, got right by Walker. Here comes Beckley against the East pressure. They've broken it a couple times. East doing a good job recovering. Hopkins gets knocked down, stolen by Stewart. Stewart ahead McClure. McClure is absolutely hammered. No call on the play. Looked like a foul from up here, but referee will say it was a block and out of bounds. It'll stay with Greenbrier East. Stewart looking to get it in, does so to McClure. McClure left-handed shot off glass and good. McKenna McClure with 3 early points. It is 9-2 Greenbrier East. Now here's Hopkins. She's going to pull up for a little jumper off the rim, no good. Ball is fought for on the ground, finally picked up by Ellis, who hands to Walker for 3, and before Walker got the shot off, she walked. So traveling called on the Eagles. and that's going to force Woodrow Wilson to take a timeout. 5:50 to go in the first quarter. 9-2, Greenbrier East with an early lead. We'll be right back with the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ball in play now. Waller gets it in Kennedy Stewart. Beckley's got three girls pressuring beyond half court here. Stewart looking for room, finally gets it over to McClure on the right wing. McClure takes a dribble, goes over on the left wing to Waller. Waller penetrates in, ball loose, gets it back, kicks it back out to McClure. McClure going to take it in, she stopped, kicks it back to Waller. Now Waller looking, going to pull it out and reset the offense. She gets it over to Kennedy Stewart. It's going to let a long three go, and Kennedy Stewart nails it. Kennedy Stewart has 7 early points. Greenbrier East has an early 12-2 lead, looking really good early. There's a foul called there on Jada Waller for East. So Beckley side out of bounds. And ball in play, they have it to Walker. Walker guarded by Stewart, gets it on the left wing to Ellis. Ellis hands back to Walker. Walker goes underneath to Nelson. Nelson goes up and no good, but she's going to be fouled there. I believe it's McKenna McClure going to be called on that one. Beckley's plan looks like when they can get the ball underneath the Nelson. Her first free throw up and no good off the right side of the rim. She'll get another. 12-2 Greenbrier East. 5:04 to go here in the opening quarter. Nelson's next shot up and good. That makes it 12-3 East. Beckley still showing that pressure. Stewart over to Workman, back to Stewart. Stewart across the timeline to Jada Waller. Waller finds Fuller underneath. She's going to kick it out. Workman for a wide open three. Little long, no good. Good rebound by Waller underneath. Her shot partially blocked by, I believe that was Ellis. And here comes Addison Walker, and she has it stolen. Jada Waller coming the other way for East. Now Waller going to pull it out, kick it to Stewart. Left wing three up off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Workman. Workman to McClure. McClure back to Stewart. She's going to let another three go, and that one she got. Kennedy Stewart shooting it with confidence tonight. It's 15-3, Greenbrier East early. Moves out of control. Alana Ellis going to be called for the charge. Good job. Hannah Fuller just stood there and waited on her to knock her down, and she obliged. So we'll get the foul on Ellis there. Here's Workman. She breaks the pressure with a nice crossover. Workman again going to the basket. A little pull-up jumper, up and in. Ava Workman, her first bucket. 17-3, and Beckley coach Brian Neighbors doesn't look too thrilled at the moment. He's going to take a quick timeout. We'll take a quick one with him. We'll be right back. 17-3, Greenbrier East, 4:06 to go in the first quarter. This is the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So we're back here. Greenbrier East has jumped out to a 17-3 lead, forcing Woodrow Wilson coach Brian Neighbors. He's already called 2 timeouts, was not happy in the huddle, giving very firm advice to his team in that last timeout. Now here's a throw to Walker, and Walker tries to get it back to Josie Cross, and the ball goes out of bounds. It's going to go to Greenbrier East. They will inbounds under their own basket. Kennedy Stewart going to try and get it in. Stewart's looking, still looking. Now finds McClure out on the left wing. Back to Stewart in the corner. Stewart, a quick release three, short, no good. Rebound to Nelson, and Nelson is fouled on a reach in there by Ava Workman. First on Workman, third on the Greenbrier East Spartans. Beckley inbounds. Nelson gets it into Cross. Cross up the court, Walker. Walker goes in the corner. Number 32, that's a new girl in for Woodrow. I have to check her name real quick. Rebound being fought for. Still nobody can get it in. Another shot by Lily Mans, can't go. And that looked like something there. No call. They're finally going to call a jump ball. Number 32 for Beckley is Carson Gunter. Possession going to stay with Woodrow right here. Gunner looking to get it in, gets it in the corner to Cross. Cross gets up top to Walker, over on the wing to Gunner. She goes into Nelson. Nelson has trouble with it, and Fuller takes it away. They're going to call another jump ball, but that will be a good thing for the Spartans because possession arrow is in favor of them. So 17-3, 3:33 left here in the first quarter. Stewart crosses the timeline, now goes to the right wing to Jada Waller. Waller back to Workman. Workman looks something to do, going to get a screen from Fuller. She chooses to go left, now gives it to Stewart. Left wing three, short, no good. Fuller goes for the rebound and got knocked over by Mans. But good sportsmanship there from Mans to help her up. Possession arrow going to Beckley as the ball was off of Fuller. Beckley gets it into Mans, who finds Walker. Walker comes over here to Cross. Cross to Nelson. Nelson had a lane there, didn't take it. Gives it back to Cross, who goes up top to Walker. Now Walker to Mans inside. She's looking for Nelson, and Jada Waller read that the whole way and knocked it away. Stolen by McClure. McClure finds Waller. Waller, nice little dribble move inside. Shot up, rolls around the rim, no good. Fuller, rebound going up. She's fouled. She'll have 2 shots. Hannah Fuller, last couple games for her, been really, really good. She had 15.7 rebounds in their last victory. Been rebounding and scoring well inside. Also had 3 blocks in that one as well. First free throw for Fuller off the back, no good. But she will get a second attempt. Fuller puts the second one up. It bounces around, no good, but good offensive rebound by McKenna McClure. Finds a wide open Kennedy Stewart three, rolls around good. Third three of the quarter for Kennedy Stewart. She's got 13 points in this game. Greenbrier East leads 20-3. What an excellent start for the Spartans. Well, there's Gunner in the corner. She shoots an air ball, and Waller comes down with it for East. Across the timeline. Waller with the left hand goes over to McClure in the corner. She finds Stewart again, looking for three, number 4, and got it again. Well, I think it's safe to say that Kennedy Stewart has shown up to play tonight. And here's another steal from Waller. Waller to McClure, layup, up and in. Don't want to be disrespectful, folks, but it's a blowout early, 25-3, 2:01 left in the first quarter. Greenbrier East pretty much doing nothing wrong right now. Beckley can't seem to get anything to go right. Cross gets it in. Now back over to Cross. Cross crosses the timeline. Gets it here. That's number 24. That's Sarah Hopkins. Shot off the back iron, no good. Waller ahead to McClure on the wing. Defense gets back. McClure gets it back to Waller for 3, and that's good. Jada Waller with her first three. She's just adding to the scoring party. And there's another steal. It's by Waller. Waller tries to get it underneath the McClure, but it's stolen by Cross. Cross, nice little between the legs dribble to get it out of there. She finds number 13. That's Lafina Hazelwood, who goes to Alana Ellis, and Ellis walked. Still trying to learn all the Beckley girls' names as we're going. If I sound a little hesitant at any second. It's 28-3, ball going to Greenbrier East right now. McClure gets a pass up court. She bounces it to Fuller. Fuller just kind of throws one up, no good. McClure there for another offensive rebound. Workman to Stewart. Stewart a couple dribbles, finds Waller on the left wing. Now Waller back across to McClure. McClure's going to stop, look like a shot, no good. She faked it, gave it to Kennedy Stewart, who may be as hot as anybody's ever been in this gym early. Kennedy Stewart has 19 points of the 31 for East. It's 31-3, and there's another steal. Ava Workman up and good. She's the steal leader on the team, 33-3. Who saw this one coming? 30-point lead for the Spartans. 39 seconds left in the opening quarter. Sandy Banton going to check in now for East, along with Liz Wooding. There's a pass in the corner. This is Hopkins trying to get it up. She finds Hazelwood, who finds number 10. Got to look her up. Shiloh Mack. Good looking shot there from Shiloh Mack. 33-5. Greenbrier East, a big advantage early. East has won 5 in a row, and they are showing that they have really clicked now after losing 3. Well, they won 3 in a row to start the year, then lost 3. Now they've won 5 in a row. Showing why right now. Jada Waller finds Kennedy Stewart in the lane. Kennedy Stewart reverse layup, good. Might as well give her a 21-point first quarter at the horn. 35-5 after 1. Greenbrier East with a big lead. We'll be right back to get second quarter action underway here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. This is Brandon Baker.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today. It's a little end of quarter competition there. We're getting ready to start the second quarter. In case you're just joining us, Greenbrier East out to a 35-5. Yes, that is correct. 35-5 lead over their rival Woodrow Wilson Lady Flying Eagles. Kennedy Stewart, 21 points in the first quarter. She hit 5 threes. She had 5 threes the whole last game, finished with 15 points. She got 5 threes already tonight. 21 in the first quarter. Ready to get this underway. Lafina Hazelwood looking for help. Gets it to Rachel Pritt, another new Eagle in the game. Goes back to Hazelwood. She gets a pass deflected. Ball is eventually going to end up over there with Shiloh Mack. She takes a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to East Jada Waller. And she is fouled. Be fouled by Carson Gunter. First foul on Gunter. And the Spartans bringing it back up this direction. Stewart goes over to Workman. Workman guarded there, but gets inside the paint. Go up. Shot looked like partially deflected by Leilani Mans. And here come the Eagles. Pritt over to Hazelwood. Hazelwood looking left, going to go back to Pritt. Pritt now on the wing to Mack. Mack back to Pritt on the top of the key. Pritt looking left. Pass deflected and stolen by Jada Waller. Waller throws back to Sandy Banton. Banton makes a nice move, up and under, good, and a foul. Sandy Banton, one of the key reserves on this Greenbrier East team, gets a bucket and a foul right there. Sandy Banton will have an opportunity for an old-fashioned three-point play. Right in front of her parents who sit down under the basket, and she knocks it down. So 38-5. Greenbrier East with a commanding lead early. Couldn't ask for a better start for our girls from Fairleigh. Now Mack gets the inbounds pass. She's guarded by Banton. Banton's a pesky defender. Mack gets by her. Stewart there to pick her up. Mack continuing to go to the basket. Makes a nice move. Throws up a wild shot. It's deflected, and Wooding comes down with it for East. East finds Banton, and now she gets it to Stewart to set the offense for Greenbrier East. Stewart hands to Workman. Workman penetrating. Kicks it out. Sandy Banton a three off the left side of the rim. No good. Rebound down to Josie Cross. Now Josie crosses over. Gets to the foul line. A little pull-up jumper. Up and in. Josie Cross. She's always been a pretty decent player. I think that's the same girl from Beckley I remember watching last year or so. She's always had pretty good skill and talent. Makes a nice move there. Now here's Workman. Guarded by Cross. A little crossover to Jada Waller. Waller makes a nice move. A nice kind of a double pump reverse layup for Jada Waller. Greenbrier East is up to a 40-7 lead. Here's Shiloh Mack for Beckley on the right wing, guarded by Wooding. Gets it back out. Josie Cross for three. Little short. Hits nothing. Goes out of bounds, and ball will go to Greenbrier East. With 40-7, 5:48 left here in the first half. Lady Spartans enjoying a very comfortable lead as Workman breaks the press. Now she's going to pull it out, throw it out to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart maybe thought about shooting it. She's going to shoot this one. Three up, no good off the back of the rim. Rebound to Cross, and Cross is fouled there by Workman. I think that's Workman's second foul. And it is. Here comes Hazelwood across the timeline, guarded by Stewart. Hazelwood going to try to take it to the rack, and Kayla Waller got her hand in there and poked it away. Good play by Kayla. Kennedy Stewart leading the break, gets it out to Waller. Kayla Waller gives it back to Stewart. Stewart drives in, goes in the corner. Sandy Banton, good ball movement to Jada Waller for a three. Off back iron, no good. Rebound comes down to, I have to get that girl's name, Cadence Reed. And then there's a foul here on Greenbrier East on the other end. It's going to be caught on Jada Waller. That's her second foul. So now Waller and Workman each with two. Not really big concern yet until maybe you get the third one. Free throw up and good for Cross. And Jim Justice is going to take a timeout for the Spartans. We'll take a quick one as well. We'll be right back. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
So back here with 5:01 left in the first half, Greenbrier East leading Beckley 40-8. Beckley has one more free throw coming up for Josie Cross after this timeout called by the Spartans. Beckley coach Brian Neighbors still discussing, we're kind of behind him here, still discussing with his team what's going wrong out there and what they need to do to fix it. Cross's second free throw is up, off the rim, no good. Fuller brings down the rebound, knocked away, but she secures it, gets it to Kayla Waller, who now gives it to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart over the timeline, guarded by Hazelwood. Stewart around the left side, going to take it in. Nice little pass underneath the Reagan Rink, and Rink was blocked. I think that was Reed that got a piece of it for Beckley, and now a little pull-up jumper, no good from Cross, and rebound down to Kayla Waller. Waller gives it over to Kennedy Stewart, and Stewart's going to slow it down for a minute. Now she kind of hustles over half court. She's guarded there by Hazelwood, gets a nice screen from Fuller. Stewart gets to the corner, now up under the basket, kicks it out. That is Sandy Banton for three, and Sandy Banton knocks it in. Who's not knocking in threes or any kind of shots tonight for the Spartans? We'll get a stoppage in play. Hazelwood's shoe untied. Score is 43-8, 4:16 to go in the second quarter. Now Hazelwood for Beckley goes to the left side, kicks it out top to Pritt. Pritt, kind of a high pass, stolen there by Reagan Rink of Greenbrier East, and she hands it over to Stewart. Here comes Kennedy Stewart. Mentioned she's got 21 points already. All came in the first quarter. Has not scored yet here in the second. Stewart hands it to Rink. She gets her dribble knocked away, and a nice hustle after it, but Beckley comes up with it. Cross has it. Cross looks like she's going to take it all the way and does, and missed a layup, but fouled from behind by the aggressive defense of Sandy Banton. So Josie Cross will take two more free throws. Her team trailing 43-8. First one up and good for Cross, makes it 43-9 East. Carson Gunner and Addison Walker coming back in for Beckley. Next one up for Cross is good. Josie Cross has 5. That leads Woodrow. Here's Stewart going to the left side, going to stop and pop a three. No good. Fight for the rebound underneath. Everybody's after it. Everybody's on the floor, and they're going to call probably a jump ball. Possession error will give the ball to Woodrow. Stewart looking to inbound. Gets it on the left side to Sandy Banton. Banton, nice move all the way to the basket. Oh, just left the layup a little bit short. And then maybe a little frustration foul. She knew she should have made that one. She'd love to have that one back. She'll make those normally 10 out of 10 times. We'll say 9 out of 10 this time. So 43-10, East with the lead, 3:19 to go. And here comes Addison Walker for the Eagles. Walker, a little hesitation move right down the lane, throws up a shot, no good. Fuller taps it, Stewart gets it. Stewart up the court, guarded by Walker. Now hands it over to Kayla Waller. Kayla Waller drives, little shot up, nice move. Good job, Kayla Waller. Makes it 45-10. First basket of the night for Kayla Waller, and then there's a turnover on the other end for Beckley. Kennedy Stewart, top of the key. Crossing over, now gives it to Kayla Waller. Waller drives in, kicks it out Sandy Banton. Another open long shot, no good. Going to get Kennedy Stewart over the back on this one. She was on Addison Walker for the rebound attempt. They're going to call it on Kennedy Stewart. And that's the 5th team foul, so Beckley will shoot 2 on this end. And Addison Walker will be the one to do that. Walker's first shot up and good. Makes it 45-11. Greenbrier East got off to a huge start, led 35-5 after the first quarter. It's just continued down that path. They've just been playing very well last couple of weeks. Second one for Walker, up and good. 45-12. Here comes Stewart across the timeline. Stewart guarded by Walker. Going to go to that right side. Gets a little screen from Wooding. Still going. Now she's going to kick it in the corner. Kayla Waller 3 up. Kayla Waller 3 is good. Kayla Waller now with 5 points. All coming here in the second quarter. It's 48-12. Now Nelson inside for Woodrow. She goes up and she's fouled. I think it was Fuller. They're going to get on that one. And it is. So Samaya Nelson will shoot 2 here for Beckley. First one up is off the back of the rim, no good. Second shot coming. Hazelwood going to check in for Beckley. She replaces Shiloh Mack. Second one for Nelson, short off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound tracked down there by Liz Wooding for Greenbrier East. And she hands to Stewart, and here comes a Spartan offense. Been in attack mode all night. Stewart down the left side, nice kick out pass to Banton, Banton to Wooding. Wooding looking for help, finds Stewart. Stewart's going to stop and look for 3, number 6. Back of the rim, no good. Rebound down to Nelson. Nelson now to Walker. She bringing it this way for Woodrow. Walker kicks it over to Hazelwood. Hazelwood, little stop and pop, extended foul line jumper, no good. Rebound underneath to Ellis. Ellis kicks back to Hazelwood, back to Walker, who finds Nelson inside for a layup, no good, and they're going to get a late foul call. That's close. Late foul call on Hannah Fuller. So Samaya Nelson back to the free throw line. No good on that one. She's missed her last 3. She's 1 for 5 from the line here tonight. Second one up, short again, no good. Reagan Rink pulls down the board for Greenbrier East. Hands to Stewart. Stewart guarded by Walker, goes to the left wing. Nice little fake, gets to the corner, now kicks it to the wing to Banton. Sandy Banton drives, Sandy Banton stops and pops a little shot. It's short, no good. Rink another rebound. She gives it to Stewart, and Stewart's going to pull it out. Now decides to take it in, kick out to Banton, over to Wooding. Wooding, good pass by Wooding into Banton. Banton blocked by Cross. No, that's not Cross, that was Ellis. Alana Ellis that got the block on that one. That was a really good pass, but a good play there by Ellis to block it. It'd be Beckley basketball. Walker on the left wing. Now inside to Mans. Mans to Hazelwood. Back up top to Hopkins. Hopkins in the left wing. Back into Mans. Back to Hopkins. Over to Walker. Walker looking for help. Tries to throw it down low to Ellis, and it goes out of bounds off of Ellis's leg, and the ball will go back to Greenbrier East. It's 48-12. Greenbrier East has a 36-point lead with 33 seconds to go here in the first half. Clock is their best friend tonight. Whole second half, you may see East unload the bench and try to run as much clock as possible. Now Stewart hands over to Banton. Banton goes to Rink on the right wing, back out to Banton. Banton will give it back to Stewart. 15 seconds to go. So East will probably hold for one last shot here, and it looks like Stewart looking for a screen or some kind of action to do something. She's going to give it to Kayla Waller. Open three. Waller no good off the back. Good rebound by Mans, and that'll do it for half number one. Greenbrier East 48, Woodrow Wilson 12. Commanding lead, big time first half for Greenbrier East, and we'll be back for the second half in about 10 minutes or so, and we'll be back right after this on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fall means home improvement projects with SJ Needhawk. Indoor or outdoor, SJ Needhawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from SJ Needhawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call SJ Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.
So we're back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel with Sybil Coates. And I got to ask Sybil, me and Dad always notice you sitting here in the same spot every single game. And we just want to know when you got such an interest in coming and how long has it been now since you've been coming every game?
Golly, I can't remember. It's probably been 20 years. Yeah.
20 years, really? Lord, I'd have been 20 years old then. Because I'm getting old. I don't remember you being here that long, but you know, time flies. What do you think about the first half? East got out to a huge lead, and it's kind of, a blowout from this point on, I think.
This is great. I never believed it would end up like this.
They play like this, we may all have to get on the bus to go to Charleston in March, which I'll be right there probably in the back seat. All right, well, it's good talking to you. Anything you want to say before we cut to another break?
Go East!
There you go. Thanks, Sybil. Appreciate it. Oh. All right, so back on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network, here with East legend Adam Seams. Adam, what's been going on? I know soccer went well for you. Are you still on the basketball roster too at West Virginia Tech?
I'm on the roster, but I'm not really playing. I just practice with them every day. Well, not every day. I just practice with them as much as I can. And if like injuries or illness happen, then I'll get in a game. They said if they have any injuries or sickness and I need to play, that I'll be playing. But I decided not to play.
Okay. So how was it like when you got there? You know when you were going to do two sports. I know I talked to you about it before in like an interview. Has it been? Was it overwhelming? Or I know you're a smart guy too, but
it was more of just the soccer side of things. Like during soccer, I was just like, yeah, this really isn't where I want to be. Like right now, I'm actually in the portal looking for somewhere else to go. So that's really the main reason that I'm not playing basketball anymore.
Oh, now the truth comes out. All right. Well, if you ever get any breaking news for the paper and stuff for me, you let me know. Good to see you. Thanks for doing this. That was Adam Seams, big-time athlete from Greenbrier East. And we may try to find one more person here if I can come up with one. Give me a little break. I'll be right back.
All right, so we're back here to start the third quarter. Greenbrier East leading 48-12. Kennedy Stewart over to Jada Waller on the right side. Waller comes back out, finds McKenna McClure. McClure stops, gets in the corner to Workman. And Ava Workman going to bring it out and reset everything here at the top of the key. She's guarded by Addison Walker. Now Workman gets into the lane, kick out in the corner. Kennedy Stewart, three, no good. Stewart had 21 points in the first quarter. Did not score in the second. She deferred a lot, had to maybe pass it a little bit more, trying to get her teammates involved. And there's a little turnaround shot up and good from Josie Cross. Makes it 48-14. Workman drives in, and she is fouled by Leilani Mans. So Leilani Mans picks up the foul, and Ava Workman will go to the line for Greenbrier East. Workman just 2 points here tonight. She's typically a double-digit scorer every game. First one up, no good. Second one for Workman, bends the knees, shot up, and that one is good. So 49-14 now, Greenbrier East with the lead. Beckley goes over on the right side, cross, picks up her dribble, throws to nobody, but Hazelwood tracks it down. Now Walker gets inside to Mans. Mans, good move by Mans against Fuller, but she missed the shot. Rebound by Waller, and here comes Greenbrier East. Waller stops, good looking pass into McClure, who kicks it out on the wing to Workman. Three up and off the rim, no good. Mans tracks down the rebound for Beckley. And now Hazelwood has it for the Eagles, over to Walker. Walker inside, Josie Cross. Contact, no foul. As Workman hit the floor, Cross misses. Gunner picks it up and scored by Leilani Mans on the offensive rebound. Good job there from Mans. Kennedy Stewart on the left wing. She's going to stop top the key, take a three, short off the rim, no good. Hasn't been able to buy one since her really hot first quarter. Now Gunner, Carson Gunner passes it inside, Cross. Nice little turnaround shot is up and good. Beckley seems to have made a few second half adjustments. They've cut it to 49-18, and Jim Justice wants a timeout for Greenbrier East. And we will be right back after this. This is Brandon Baker on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are going to go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
So we're back. Greenbrier East up 49-18, 5:52 left in the third quarter. Jada Waller has it underneath the basket, looking to get it in, and does so to Hannah Fuller. Fuller back to Waller, and Waller going to bring it up, guarded by Josie Cross. Now Waller gets by her. Good recovery from Cross. Waller still has it. Now hands to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart left-handed dribble. Goes off her, they're going to say goes off Kennedy Stewart's leg, out of bounds, ball to Woodrow. So Addison Walker with it now for Beckley. Up top to Carson Gunner. And Gunner throws it away. Turnover, Woodrow Wilson. Greenbrier East will take possession of the ball back. Waller gets it into Workman. Workman guarded by Walker, and Walker actually steals it from Workman. It goes all the way and looks like a push-off. I bet they call a charge there, and they're going to. Walker extended her arm just a little bit. The Beckley fans here beside of us don't like it. But from this vantage point up a little higher, looked like she extended that arm a little bit. Probably a good call there from the official, so Greenbrier East will take the ball. Now Workman has it. She's racing all the way down the floor, up and under with the left hand, no good. Rebound deflected, and they're going to say Woodrow ball off Hannah Fuller, out of bounds. So Beckley will have possession. Now Walker, nice little hesitation move. She goes up off the back iron, no good. Josie Cross has the rebound, up, no good. Fuller fighting for it. Comes in the hands of Leilani Mans, and Mans puts it up and in. So Woodrow a little more bounce in their step here in the third quarter. They've regathered themselves at the break and look much better here in the second half. It's 49-20 now, with Mans going to the line for an old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. Shots up and bounces in. 49-21, 4:54 to go in the third. Workman being hounded by Walker. Workman is eventually pushed by Walker. They're going to get Addison Walker on the reach right there, the bump. That's her second foul. Third team foul on Beckley. Now Waller gets it into McKenna McClure. McClure's guarded by Gunner. McClure goes left. Now pulls it back out and hands over to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart going over to that left side and hands to Jada Waller. Waller looking to attack and does. Gets in, and I think she slid her pivot foot, and she did. Turnover, Greenbrier East. Ball goes back to Woodrow Wilson. So Walker brings it over the timeline, right wing to Cross. Cross lobs it into Mans. Mans shot up and a little long, no good. Fight for the rebound. Hannah Fuller eventually comes out of there with it and gives it to McClure. Here comes McClure racing down the floor. Goes by Hazelwood. Kicks it back out. Kennedy Stewart looking for that 6-3. Still can't get it, short off the front of the rim. Another tough, hard scramble for the ball on the floor. And a jump ball is called. And it will go to Beckley. It's a 28-point game in favor of the Spartans, 49-21, but it's been physical on both sides throughout. Here's Walker calling out the play. Now gives it over to Hazelwood. Hazelwood back to Walker. Walker inside. That's Alana Ellis, and Ellis has it taken away by McClure. And they're going to call a jump ball, and possession arrow points toward the Spartans. So Waller inbounds the ball, finds Workman. Workman's got a full head of steam. She's got McClure on her left. She fakes it to her, goes up for a shot, no good. Rebound comes down to Alana Ellis of Beckley. Beckley gives to Hazelwood. Hazelwood across the timeline, left wing to Cross. Cross almost slipped, regathered there, got it back to Hazelwood for a three. Short, no good, and the ball is going to bounce out of bounds as Officer Seth Havens catches the ball over in the corner. McKenna McClure going to rebound or inbound over on the side, gets it into Jada Waller. Waller going to take it across half court herself. She's going all the way to the rack. The ball's poked away there by Ellis. Samaya Nelson picks it up and she throws it to, looks like the official. He jumps out of the way. It's out of bounds. Turnover on Beckley. Ball goes back to the Spartans. 3:16 to go, 49-21. If you're just tuning in, Greenbrier East has still a pretty big lead. They led 35-5 after the first quarter and have really looked back since that period. Here's an inbounds pass to McClure. McClure, nice bounce pass to Wooding. Wooding goes up for the shot, off the rim, no good. Oh, that ball comes down and hits Samaya Nelson in the face. She's still down on the floor. And the ball eventually gathered in the corner by Jada Waller, and Jada Waller drives in. Nice shot there from Waller. Shot there by Beckley, no good. Rebound to Kennedy Stewart. Kind of crazy. East only has 3 points in this quarter. Stewart driving, putting the shot up, no good. Josie Cross the rebound. Beckley coming back this side of the floor, a little pull-up jumper from Cross, no good. Fight for the rebound underneath, and it is out of bounds. They're going to say Samaya Nelson was the last to touch it. The ball will stay here with Greenbrier East. So Ellis gets it in. Walker's got a wide open three from the top of the key. It bounces around, no good. And Kennedy Stewart comes out of there with a rebound. Stewart, long baseball pass, wide open McClure, good catch. And McClure gets absolutely hammered, and they're going to call a flagrant foul on Addison Walker. Didn't look to be too malicious, but it was a hard hit. She slapped like she was trying to block the shot, just got her with a lot of the body and knocked McClure to the ground. And McClure's going to have 2 shots, and then East will get the basketball after these 2 free throws. McClure takes a couple dribbles. Shot is up and good. Good to see McClure get up from that as well. She did take a pretty hard hit into the padding there at the stage. Second one from McClure, up. That one is no good. The score is 52-21 with 2:20 left in the third quarter, and East will have the ball after the intentional / flagrant foul. Stewart underneath, nice bounce pass. Ava Workman finishes with the left hand. Pretty play, Stewart to Workman. Nice backcourt duo that the Lady Spartans have this season. They're young, 9th and a 10th grader. Here's Hazelwood over on the left side. Sarah Hopkins, she throws it back in there, and that is Ellis. Misses a shot, McClure gets it. Little gimme shot miss there by Ellis. Stewart behind the back, going to the left side. She's going to kick to Workman. Workman comes over on the right wing, wide open three. Jada Waller got it. And it seems like after a sluggish third quarter start, that Jada Waller and the Spartans team finally settling in here in the third. There's a shot by Hazelwood off the iron, no good. Rebound Kennedy Stewart. Stewart to Workman. Workman three, up, no good. Rebound to Ellis. Ellis finds Hopkins. She's double teamed. Gets it up court to Gunner. And Gunner gets back to Hopkins, and here comes Beckley. Hopkins over to Gunner. Inside to Nelson. Kicks back, wide open three for Hopkins, no good. Good hustle by Hazelwood there to get that ball. I think she's going to be fouled by Jada Waller. Third foul on Jada Waller. There's a put up and in by Josie Cross off the inbounds pass. Good play there from the Eagles. 57-24, 55 seconds left here in the third. Workman, corner three, Stewart, no good. Good hustle by Kayla Waller to save it, and then McClure throws it away to Cross, who stepped in front of that pass, and Cross, she's going to go all the way, and ball is deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay with Beckley. Good hustle there, though, by the Spartans to not just let her go all the way. Got the hands in there, knocked it out of bounds. Good play. 57-24, 34 seconds left. Beckley inbounding under their own basket. Sandy Banton going to check in for East. Going to replace Kennedy Stewart. Stewart's still stuck on 21 points. She was on pace for 84 points in this game. Still got 21. Here's Gunner, top the key. She drives in. There's a lot of contact, and they're going to call a foul. I'll have to see if it was on the shot. The players are acting like it is. I thought I saw the ref point back. It was on the floor, but they're going to give Carson Gunner 2 shots. Gunner first shot up, no good. Second one no good. Rebound to Alana Ellis, and Ellis is fouled. We're going to call that foul on East Sandy Banton. Third foul on Banton. Ellis first one up, no good. Beckley's had some issues from the free throw line tonight. You know, they make some of them. It's a lot closer game than what it is. East will still have a comfortable lead, but it would at least be, you know, there for the taking with a big run or something for the Eagles, but they've struggled from the charity stripe. Next one up, and of course they make that one. So that one's good. 57-25, East by 32, 27 seconds to go here in the third. Ava Workman driving, kicking to Fuller, passes deflected and stolen by Hazelwood. She gathers it up, comes over on the left side to Cross. Cross drives in, nice little pull-up floater, no good, but the rebound underneath to Ellis, and she's fouled again. I think they may get Hannah Fuller here. Now they're going to call it on McKenna McClure, her third foul. First one for Ellis, up and good. Second one up, no good. Rebound to Workman. Here comes Workman. We got 9 seconds to go in the third. We're down to 6, down to 5. Workman to McClure. McClure with 2, floats it up and off the back of the rim, no good. That's the end of the third quarter. Greenbrier East 57, Beckley 26. We'll be right back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
All right, we're here with another Greenbrier East athlete legend, Josie Irvin. She was a softball star, played volleyball. She's good at everything she does. She's at Concord now playing softball. How's that going, and was it everything you thought it would be?
It's going good. We just started up back this week. We finished our fall season the week before Thanksgiving, but it's been fun. It's been an adjustment. It's definitely a lot more work than obviously what we do here in high school, but I've enjoyed it a lot. And I'm excited for this season.
You got to pitch against Virginia Tech, right? How was that?
It was nerve-wracking. It was very nerve-wracking, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was cool to see just kind of the different level, because obviously it's a huge difference from Division I to Division II, and of course a Power 5 Division I as well. So
a really good one too.
Yes, exactly. But it was a lot of fun.
You get home a lot since you're just at Concord, or the sports schedule keep you there most of the time?
Most of the time I'm going to be there, but I had an open weekend, so I figured I'd come home.
Well, nothing wrong with that. Thanks, Josie, and good luck to you in the future, and have a good one. Thanks for doing this too.
All right, so back in the fourth quarter, Mans has it. She kicks it in the corner for Hazelwood. Hazelwood's three is short. Here's a lead out pass. Jada Waller layup good. So Jada Waller makes it 59-26. She has 12 points, unofficially, of course. Well, Beckley Gunner gets it on the right wing to Cross. Cross looking for help. Dribbles and kicks it out to Mack. The pass inside deflected by Fuller. Mans gets it into Mack. Mack goes over, cross for three, left wing, off the back iron, no good. Rebound deflected, finally tracked down by Workman. She throws a lead pass up ahead to Waller, and Waller is fouled on the play by Josie Cross, and will have two shots. So Jada Waller going to have a chance to pick up points 13 and 14 if she can hit both of these. First one up, no good. That keeps the score at 59-26. Second one for Waller is good. (60-26) Greenbrier East just now underway in the fourth, under 7 minutes to play in the game. Hazelwood throws it to the foul line to Gunner. She falls down. Ball is picked up by Workman. Workman all the way, and she's fouled. So Workman gets two shots here. First one up and good. Second one for Workman in the air. Spins around, no good. Rebound across, and here comes Beckley. Cross stops, now tries to go and pulls up a little jumper. And that ball, I think, was blocked by Waller, but right into the hands of Leilani Mans, who scores two for Woodrow, 61-28. Stewart to Workman, who gives to Jada Waller. Jada Waller's three up, no good. Rebound to Mans of Beckley. Mans maybe bring it up herself. Now she hands to Hazelwood across half court. Hazelwood top of the key over to Cross. Cross pump fakes a three, drives in, off glass, no good. Hannah Fuller rips down the rebound and throws it away as she falls to the ground. So Beckley will take the basketball. Trailing 61-28, 6:07 left here in the game. So Walker gets it into Nelson, back out to Hopkins, no good. Rebound cross, good spin move. Shot up, no good. Gets her own rebound, and Kennedy Stewart causes a jump ball. Possession arrow points in favor of Greenbrier East. So we've got a timeout, Greenbrier East. We'll take a short one with them. This is Brandon Baker, Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Spartans lead 61-28. Back here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network, East up 61-28 and in possession of the basketball. This is Jada Waller on the wing. She kicks it in the corner to Workman, who goes to Rink. She bounces it back to Jada Waller. Up, no good on the layup, and rebound down to Alana Ellis for Beckley, but she throws a pass that's stolen by Workman. Workman, beautiful pass to Jada Waller, who finishes. Jada Waller now with 5 points here in the fourth, and I have her with 15 for the game, and that forces Woodrow Wilson coach Brian Neighbors to call a quick timeout. He was not happy about that last sequence. So kind of to wrap up where we are so far, Greenbrier East jumped out to a 35-5 lead in the first quarter. Kennedy Stewart had 21 points of those 35 in the first quarter. Now the funny thing is Stewart has not scored since. She's passed the ball a lot more. She's missed some shots, but she's been looking to get her teammates involved a little bit more, but she's still stuck on that number 21. Jada Waller, just mentioned, has 15 as East now leads 63-28. It was 48-12 at halftime as East has, been in control this whole game. They got off to such a hot start in that first quarter and have not looked back. Here's both teams almost ready to break their huddles and get this last several minutes here in the bag. Invite you to stay tuned post-game. We'll name a Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Player of the Game and give a little recap of this evening's contest. So Nelson looks to get it in, still looking, finally gets it in over on the right side to Josie Cross, who's guarded by Workman. Workman all over, good defense by Workman. Cross decides to take it all the way anyway, misses the shot, but then she steals the pass, but she stepped on the inline. Ball will go to Greenbrier East. That was really good hustle play from both Ava Workman and Josie Cross. Kennedy Stewart throws it up top to Jada Waller. Waller over on the left wing, McKenna McClure. McClure's pass is knocked down, and on the floor is Josie Cross for Woodrow. We call a jump ball, and possession is going to keep it here with Greenbrier East. Kennedy Stewart under her own basket looking to get it in, and They've got a foul call away from the ball, I think on Reagan Rink. They're going to say she pushed off, trying to get loose, and going to call her on the offensive foul, so the ball will go back to Beckley. Beckley trailing 63-28, 5:05 left here in this game. Nelson gets it into Walker. Walker back to Nelson. Nelson on the right wing to Hopkins. Hopkins goes back to Walker. Walker looking inside, and she finds Alana Ellis. Ellis, little turnaround half hook, rolls off the rim, no good. And here come the Spartans. Kennedy Stewart still stuck on 21. Over to Waller, right wing three, got it. Jada Waller has been the offense for East in the fourth quarter. Out of their 9 points, she has 8 of them. And she's got, I believe, 18 for the game. Total those up in just a second as Josie Cross scores. Yeah, 18 for Jada Waller. And East is going to call a timeout, and probably, I would say, you will see some reserves get in to get some experience. We'll take a quick one with them. We'll be right back. The Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. This is Brandon Baker. So back here at the Spartan Gym in Fairleigh, 66-30, Greenbrier East leads their biggest rival, Woodrow Wilson. 4:19 to go in the game. Jada Waller gets it into Ava Workman, who gets it across the timeline. Ava still going to go into the corner. McKenna McClure, now back to Jada Waller, over to Kennedy Stewart. Stewart back to McClure. McClure back to Stewart. Stewart's guarded by Cross. Now she's going to penetrate, kick it to Workman. She's going to drive in, left-handed layup, good. That's a really good move for any ninth grader, and Ava Workman does it a lot. She has 8 points tonight. Beckley has the ball here on the other end. Walker goes up. No good, but Alana Ellis gets the rebound and is fouled on the putback. So Alana Ellis up and no good on the first one. Second shot up, no good for Ellis. She missed them both. Rebound down to East, and here comes Workman. Workman looking for that double digit. She's at 8 points. Over on the left wing, McClure. McClure drives, kicks in the corner. That's a shot put up and in. How about Josie Banton off the bench? Josie Banton with a good-looking jumper. Makes it 70-30, a 40-point lead. We've got a foul on the other end on the Spartans. That puts Addison Walker at the line for 2. First one up, spins around, no good. So I think it's safe to say now East going to move to 9-3 and be winners of 6 in a row when this one hits all zeros, as Walker's second one up and good. Stewart over to McClure. McClure in the corner to Josie Banton. Banton back out to McClure, cutting Workman. Back out to Josie Banton. A long 2, no good. Haley Heister in there now for East. She got the rebound but lost it to Hazelwood. And here comes Cross for Beckley. She's going to go all the way. Shot up. Looks like that ball was deflected by Stewart. And they're going to say that that ball is going to stay with Woodrow. So Rachel Pritt inbounding for Woodrow goes over to Walker. Walker guarded by Banton. Now she gives it back to Pritt. Pritt, little short jumper up, no good. Rebound fought for, controlled by Kennedy Stewart. Stewart across the timeline. Hands off to Workman. Workman shot up, no good. Almost had her 10th point there. Just off the rim, and Josie Cross comes up with it for the Eagles. Cross gets it over to Walker. She goes in the corner. Hazelwood going to launch a 3. No good. Haley Heister with a nice rebound for the Spartans there, and she hands over to Stewart. And here comes East, and Jim Justice wants a 30-second timeout. Just a 30-second timeout here for East. So we're winding down this big upcoming victory for the Spartans. So Kayla Waller on the floor now to inbound. She gets it to Stewart. Stewart gets a screen from Kiki Baguette. Fires a 3, no good. Mack and Kayla Waller fighting after the rebound. It's out of bounds. I think they're going to say it's going to stay with East. Kayla Waller inbounds to Baguette. Back to Kennedy Stewart. She's guarded by Hazelwood. Stewart down the right side. Still has not scored in the second half and still hasn't. She tried a reverse layup there and it was blocked by Gunner. Here comes Hazelwood. She's going to stop and pop. Foul line jumper. Rolls around. No good. Rebound underneath. Gunner end up getting the ball back, and she will go to the line to shoot 2 here with 1:37 to go in the game. East leads 70-30. Shot up and in from Gunner. 70-31. Second one from Gunner on the way. That one, it rolls no good. Rebound down to Kayla Waller. Waller over to McKenna McClure. Spartans will try to probably run a little bit of clock here. It's just we're under a minute and a half to go. And McClure, as soon as I say that, takes a nice little left-handed shot up and in. 72-32. I had 31. Scoreboard saying 32, so we're going to call it 32. 40-point lead for East. Here's a drive in by Hazelwood. Heister with a nice block. Saved by Gunner. Hazelwood hits the floor with the ball, and she is called for a walk. And Greenbrier East will take the basketball back. Kayla Waller brings it up. Ball deflected out of bounds. Will stay here. 56 seconds to go, officially under a minute in this one. Greenbrier East been all Spartans from the tip-off. Waller, nice crossover. Kayla Waller, that is. Out to Baguette. Heister thought about a three, now goes back to Baguette. Back to Heister, who hands back to McClure. McKenna McClure down the lane. She finds a cutting Josie Banton. Nice play. McKenna McClure. Josie Banton finishes that nice pass with a nice shot of her own. 74-32. We're under 30 seconds to go here. Gunner in, and she's fouled by Heister. So Carson Gunner will get 2 shots here. First one up and good. 74-33. Second one up. Off the rim, no good. Josie Banton tips the rebound to McKenna McClure. McClure to Heister. Over to Baguette. Baguette underneath Josie Banton. She throws it back to Heister. Heister wants to take a shot and does so. Bounces off the rim, no good. Fight over the rebound, and they're going to say off on Beckley. So 9.5 seconds to go. We'll see if some of these reserves want to take a shot for East or just hold and run the clock out. McClure, the only starter out on the floor. McClure to Heister. She's going to take a shot, and off the rim, no good. Josie Banton with a nice rebound as time expires, and that's going to be it. Greenbrier East has defeated Woodrow Wilson 74-33. They are now 9-3 on the season, won 6 games in a row. Beckley, as long as WVSSAC website is correct, falls to 3-7. We'll be back after a few messages to wrap this one up and name our Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Player of the Game. This is Brandon Baker right after this.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Neathawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Neathawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Neathawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Neathawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 118-4517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.
You guys got off to a really fast start. You were up 35-5 after the first quarter. Kennedy Stewart had 21 points, but in the second half, third quarter, I think you only scored 8 points. You kind of got off to a slow start, but you're the one that kind of got them going How were you able to do that, and how were you able to get off such a fast start in the beginning?
Just picking each other up and having energy and just playing together.
Yeah, you had 18 points. I think it was 6 rebounds and like 4 steals or something like that. Look at the sheet over there. So that's what you get. And your next game, and you've been on a 6-game winning streak. What kind of changed after that 3-game losing streak to get into start winning again?
We just had to pick it up and encourage each other and just work hard in practice.
Coach Justice helps you out a lot with that too, right?
Yes.
All right, Jada. Normally it's a Starbucks or a Dairy Queen gift card, but we have a 20 for you. So that might even be better. All right, well, congratulations. All right, thanks. Have a good one. So the Greenbrier East Lady Spartans with a big 74-33 victory here tonight. We just talked with Jada Waller, our Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network player of the game. She finished with, I told her I had to look, 18 points, 6 rebounds, 4 steals, 2 assists. She was really the spark in the second half. East got off to such a huge start in the first half. Kennedy Stewart had 21 points in the first quarter, a quarter that Greenbrier East led 35-5 after it was over. But Stewart didn't score again. We mentioned she deferred a lot and passed the ball well to her teammates, but she stuck on that 21 points all in the first quarter. She had 5 threes in the first quarter, so that's kind of rare to see. So it was kind of like a tie for player of the game, but we went with Waller because of her ability to get the slow start in the second half going, and obviously Kennedy got them going big time in the first half to get out to their big lead in the first place. And Kennedy Stewart finished up with those 21 points. She also had 6 rebounds and 6 assists. Ava Workman had 10 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 steals. McKenna McClure, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 4 assists. And, you know, it was just a good team win for the Spartans. They have now won 6 in a row, like we mentioned. They are 9-3 on the year. And we'll see them next time, and we hope to bring you the next one. And we'll be right back here, hopefully in a few days, here on the Greenbrier Valley Channel Sports Network. Again, this has been Brandon Baker. I'm also the sports editor for the West Virginia Daily News. Congratulations to the Spartans tonight, beating their rival Woodrow Wilson Flying Eagles 74-33. Everybody be careful out there, and have a wonderful night.
The Bank of Monroe values our local businesses, our communities and schools, and we value you. With locations in both Monroe and Greenbrier County, we are right where you need us to be. We are the local bank that you can trust with your business and personal banking needs. Visit us on the web or one of our branches in Union, Lewisburg, or Fairleigh. Bank local with the Bank of Monroe, because we care. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Did you hear that? The State Farm thing. Dun-da-da-da-da. I think we're in a commercial. Jake from State Farm, I knew it.
Don't worry, Chris. Things are gonna go surprisingly great.
Dad, look!
Ooh, see? Surprising. Just like State Farm's surprisingly great rates.
I didn't even record.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Fall means home improvement projects with S.J. Needhawk. Indoor or outdoor, S.J. Needhawk can help. Makita Tools can get your lawns cleared with blowers, weed eaters, and chainsaws. And now is the time to look at new flooring, adding some new color to your walls, and new lighting fixtures. With tools and products from S.J. Needhawk, you'll have everything you need to get started on your fall projects. When you're ready to talk to someone who knows, call S.J. Needhawk Lumber Company, your home solution.
Alcova Mortgage is here for good. We are locally owned, value great communication, and are committed to our Greenbrier County community. Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg, 304-645-2478, or visit lewisburglender.com. For your mortgage lending needs, Alcova Mortgage, NMLS ID 1184517, NMLSconsumeraccess.org, Equal Housing Lender. Terms and conditions apply. All loans subject to credit approval. That's Alcova Mortgage in Lewisburg.
The Spartan Athletic Foundation supports over 250 student athletes at Greenbrier East High School. Consider becoming a sponsor today.